No Wiimote motion issues here that could possibly cripple the entire experience.
Skyward Sword. Beautiful music, gorgeous graphics, impactful combat. Horrendous motion controls!
So Skyward Sword is where Nintendo decided to get serious about Zelda and put themselves together a timeline, smacking Skyward Sword at the tippity top. But this story is about Link 2. Today is a big hullabaloo race thingy, a thing that the other knights decided to sabotage Link 2 by locking up his loft wing. Fortunately, Zelda is going to help me find it. And that's one thing that I really like about this game, is that they make you actually care about the Zelda. I don't even know if the Twilight Princess Zelda acknowledged your existence, but the Skyward Sword Zelda is into you. So we go get my bird and... Good golly, Miss Molly, I hate the bird! It does not work! This is not okay! What?!
Go! Go! Go!
I mean, I get it. Every time Nintendo shoehorns in some new way of playing games, they gotta justify it. But I spent 20 minutes face down in the clouds, and the whole time I can see these beautiful little control sticks, which I know for a fact can make a game like this function. But nope! You're in Nintendo Skyloft now, and by jum, you're gonna like it.
I didn't like it.
So yeah, the task was to grab this bird statue, and the other guys are still messing with you. Guys, I can scarcely get this thing off the ground. You do not need to launch projectiles at me. The motion controls are making it hard enough. Honestly, they should have won. I couldn't move my bird for like 20 minutes. Let Goose win. The Legend of Goose, I play that game, but no. I managed to win it, and then Zelda tries to kill me. Zelda, these controls don't work, no! Anyways, we have a romantic fly around the clouds, and then boom! A whirlwind whisks Zelda away, and I wake up in the middle of the night to meet... Hold on a second. Fi. Yeah, I pronounced Titus's name wrong, but you better believe I'll pronounce the weird blue lady's name correctly. So Fi is the spirit of the Master Sword, set up to guide the goddess's hero on his journey. And the first thing we're gonna do is punch a hole in the sky so we can go help Zelda. But since I despise this bird so much, I jump off and fall to the ground.
Clearly I will go sailing no more.
Alright, we're on land now, and we need to douse for Zelda. Dousing's not too bad. The motion controls for it actually work, and it's a nice medium between a waypoint telling you exactly where to go, and not having any clue where you're supposed to go. So while wandering around, I get to some Deku Babas, and oh man, that is brutal. Let's do another one. Let's do another. Let's. Hey, you remember in the old games where you could actually kill enemies? Yeah, that's stupid. Let's put in motion controls. Screw it, I ain't wasting my time here. You're tied to the ground, I'm out. Okay, rope bridge. What am I doing wrong? Fine. I'll hang down. I don't care. I'll climb up when I get tired and then fall down again. I don't care. But what I do care about is how rip-roaringly moronic this game made me feel in the first dungeon. So I go in off minus Skulltula. I couldn't do a darn thing to him. Slashing, bashing, shooting. I was getting my health destroyed by a guy with no attacks. And here's where I felt stupid. I needed to kill him, right? So I whip out the old Google and I type in Skyward Sword, how to beat. And Google had the nerve to autofill Demise, the final boss. And like a scared, stupid child, I had to sheepishly type in Skulltula.
Oh, I can beat Demise. Kind of. But the spider? I got no clue.
It was a stab, by the way. Sometimes you gotta flip them like a pancake, but my problem was that the game didn't think that it was important to teach the player their moveset. Oh, eyeballs in the wall, I know exactly what to do here. Slingshot! Alright, we're playing a Zelda game. I can't expect the eye holes in the wall to work like every other game in the series. I should have known that I need to treat them like Super Mario 64. Dizzy! Oh, alright, I've done most of the dungeon. I just gotta put in the key. I just gotta put... I know what I
of you is the genius! You there!
Hey guys, Editor Chet here. I just saw the most amazing thing when I went to go download that picture. Cute pictures of Hitler. And now we get to fight Girahim. Oh, sorry, Lord Girahim, as he prefers. The man likes Argyle. He can turn into Argyle, summon daggers from Argyle. Honestly, just a big Argyle fan. Oh, I can see he's going for my sword. All I gotta do is to get him over here and then whatcha! Okay, but I am curious, what if he actually does block it? Yeah, here you go, my lord. Whoa, okay, let's talk about this. Let's be reasonable here. Also, during the fight, he broke my shield. Hey, that cost me 50 rubies. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Dodging worked just fine. I ain't replacing that dinky wooden dinner platter. But I smack Lord Girahim around enough that he gets mad and he just kind of argyles on out of there. And now, it's off to Volcano Land. Now, Volcano Land, I like this place. I guess Nintendo just jam-packed most of the mandatory motion controls into the first area of the game. Because this area had to do with other game mechanics, which I liked. Stamina management, dodging falling rocks, watching a guy get killed by his own buddies. And you know I'd never turn down the chance to put Slider in my video. Heck, we even had a little minigame. So you dig around here and the guy has planted bombs and rupees. Find as many of the rupees as you can without finding any of the bombs.
Oh, you poor little digger.
Hey, not cool. You can't say that.
You should try again.
Oh, yeah? Well, you should go screw yourself. The Lava Temple was pretty cool. It had a lot of fun bomb bowling puzzles. The whole thing was just really great. But my heart absolutely sank when I saw this. Oh, now, I played Super Mario Galaxy. You just know they're gonna shoehorn in some stupid... Oh, you can use the control sticks. Oh, yeah, I kind of loved this dungeon. Chance of throwing an Indiana Jones reference, and the boss was superb, with it being a challenge to give and take land with the bombs. Oh, and very little reliance on motion controls. Heck, the few moments with the motion controls didn't make me want to swallow one of the bomb plants. But the next area had some of my favorite puzzles in the game. Actually, you know what? Favorite puzzles in the franchise. Time manipulation puzzles were some of the best, as well as having the beetle go on a kamikaze run. But yeah, activating crystals I really liked. I really liked escorting the mine cards and staying in the radius. My favorite way to kill an enemy was by getting them to leave the radius, hitting them so hard that all at once they were hit with 1,000 years of age. Also, while the bells are by far my least favorite Smash Bros. Item, blowing away a pile of sand is extremely satisfying, and being stuck in a room with as much sand as your twisted black heart could ever want to blast away as well? Huh, that's straight up heavenly.
Almost heaven, blowing sand away. Is that a scorpion?
Ah! So I beat the boss, and then I see Zelda and Impa, and then Lord Girahim slows you down with some Argyle fire. So Impa sends Zelda through the portal and then blows up the door. Alright, after that we go back to Skyloft and finish off the puzzle, and now I need the lyrics to the Ballad of the Goddess. Oh, by the way, speaking of the Ballad of the Goddess, I love the new music in this game so much. However, the ballad ain't an original composition, but it is so cool. Okay, so check it out. This is the ballad. Now check it out in reverse. It's Zelda's lullaby! Another theme I really liked is Groos's theme. It's this big, dumb, goofy song, and it actually sounds a lot like the pirate theme from Wind Waker. And I think they had the most fun with this song, because you head down to Earth for the story, but when you do, Groos comes flying like a missile and just grabs you, and as you're both careening down to your deaths, his theme plays. And then when Groos is taken back by the beauty of the Earth down below, another version of his theme plays. Even when Groos is downright depressed, we're getting another variation. Honestly, one of my favorite things you can get in music is motifs, and Groos's theme took front and center in that regard. But yeah, Zelda's dad taught us the lyrics, and so now I need to play it on my harp. And the harp controls don't work. Okay, clearly, Vi knows the lyrics. Why did I have to have Gapora serenade me again? And then we gotta have the windmill fixed. This Pompadour guy says that Gondo could probably do something, but who the frick is Gondo? I am not even kidding when I say that I would have been 500% stuck at this point without the internet. He's the guy at the bazaar. I mean, I talked to him earlier in the game, and he did nothing for me, so I erased him from my memory. Same goes for the shopkeeper and his cheap ceramic shield. I might have remembered this guy, but the only way he's useful is if you have bugs, and I didn't get a bug net throughout the entire game, so I only remembered 2 people in the bazaar. The fortune teller, because he is terrifying!
Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. I will do no such thing!
And the lady, because I consistently bought her potions for the extra 8 hearts per level. Also, side rant, look at how many hearts you start with in Skyward Sword. Normally in a Zelda game, they only give you 3 to start with. But I think they give you 6 because motion control combat don't work. You're going to take unnecessary damage from this unnecessarily cumbersome control scheme. Anyway, Gondo needs a flower to fix his robot. Oh, that's another thing. This game has a bunch of materials that I collected. And I do not know what they're for. I know they're not necessary because aside from that flower, I didn't use a single one. But Gondo fixes the robot. It has a crush on Fi, probably because it doesn't know that she dabs. And we fix the windmill to punch a hole into the storm realm, which we gotta fly to. I hate flying. In fact, earlier, Fi told me to fly to all the different islands in the sky because when you hit these blocks, a chest unlocks in the sky. I have no clue what they contain, but I can tell you, you don't need them to complete the game either because when Fi told me to go collect them...
Okay, let me make one thing abundantly clear to you, you slimy blue bint. I am not spending one more second on that worthless red monstrosity than is humanly necessary. You got that?
Yeah, but now I'm flying off to a castle of the clouds, where I learned bootleg Lost Woods, which, once I get to a special place in Foreign Woods, allows me to play an actually really fun minigame where you need to collect 15 tears in this little container thing. But there's an element of stress, because if these guys catch you, or you step into water, or you even fail to find one in 90 seconds, the demons will chase you down. I really liked the end where I could step into this little circle, but I had to plant a path, because the second I left, the demons would be hot on my tail. But afterwards, I unlocked the ability to swim. And while I do love this spin move that you unlock, I think it shows another awful motion control. So you need to flick the controller to spin. Now, look, I had problems aiming with a slingshot because pressing the button messed with my aim. Just imagine how bad my aim was when I had to flick my entire wrist. Yeah, so we swam to the Dragon Queen lady and she's all hurt and cooking in her basin, but it's all out of holy water, so she has me go through the first dungeon again just to get some. Alright, I did it. Huh, for some reason, this water just doesn't seem good enough. But like 5 meters that way, now that stuff is sanctified! But it brought us to the next dungeon, the Ancient Cistern. Yeah, try spelling that into Google when you get lost. And here you get another Indiana Jones reference with the whip. I just love killing enemies with non-damaging weapons. This is Spartan!
The Buddha lowered a spider's thread from paradise down to him, and halfway up, he saw his fellow sinners climbing after him. He tried to knock them off, and then...
The boss was also awesome. Honestly, I just think I like killing guys with their own weapons, though. Afterwards, though, when we're getting our reward... What? Oh, yeah! Yeah! Killer! Killer! Yeah! Woohoo! But yeah, now we're revisiting old areas and doing the fun tier collecting, and this was the best one, because the reward was the hookshot, baby!
I love the smell of hookshots in the morning.
And as mentioned, I love the time stone stuff here. We get to take a time boat with a cannon, and man, this boat has even better controls than Wind Waker, a game that was built around sailing. But here we only get like half an hour tops. We had a fun puzzle where you haul around a time stone, and the best part of this game was the literal roller coaster ride. Then we get a time pirate ship that's not too piratey. Mind you, there is an awesome sword fight with a pirate captain, and I guess there is like a pan flute part during the song that sounds kind of like the pan flute from Pirates of the Caribbean. Cool boss, though. Of course, I think I liked avoiding the barrels and just the aesthetic of the pirate ship under attack from the Kraken just a little more than the boss herself. Now we go to the Volcano Spirit Hunt minigame, which is just a big thumbs up. And we got ourselves some fireproof earrings and went to a new area where I need to get some frogs some water, which means that I unfortunately gotta release my fairy. It's just kind of lame, but we got some water. Here's some water for you. Okay, go all the way back. Alright, here's your water. Oh, and the final froggy needs a big water. Okay, so obviously the bottle won't work. Besides, you can't really even climb up there. But we've got a lot of pots. I got it. I fill up one of the pots with water, bring it back, and then grab it with the beetle. Oh man, I am feeling smart! I'm feeling dumb. Oh, of course! It's obvious! I need to go back to Lake Florida and borrow the Water Dragon's basin! Then have the robot carry it through an escort mission! You know, because he can fly and we came down in the wrong area! So he'll just hang out low enough to be attacked by all the enemies! Not to mention, I was thinking to myself, you know what this Zelda game is really missing? An escort mission! Everyone's favorite! That was freaking stupid. Alright, so I went in and most of the puzzles were pretty straightforward, except maybe this one. Okay, water plant. Okay, the sword don't do it. I bet you get hit it with an arrow right above where it's supposed to be. No. Hook shot? Whip?
Bellows! Bombs! Bottle?
Beetle? Nope. Oh my gosh. Never mind, it is the sword! Oh no, my mole buddy is tied up! I'll get you down, buddy. No? Okay. Okay, lower him down now! He does give you the digging gloves though, but the digging is kind of lame. But I did enjoy the part where I was being chased by lava. That was kind of cool. And I don't even remember the boss, if that tells you anything about him. Alright, I got all 3 spirit hunks. Now I just gotta go to the sealed temple. I have no clue where that is. It's not inside the goddess statue. Oh, it's gotta be the place where I got the sacred songs from. No? Got it! Temple of Time. Okay, that's not it either. Line! Oh, okay, yes, this temple. And we gotta fight the imprisoned. We did this earlier as well, but I completely forgot. But check it out. Groose built a cannon thing, and so you actually get to control Groose. And you know while you're controlling him, his motif is playing during those few seconds. Alright, save Zelda, yada yada. But now I need to go get the Triforce. Zelda will just kind of hang out for 1,000 years until you get that. Okay, so I need a dragon to teach me a song, but the dragon is really irritable, so I need to learn a... Oh no! An aerial combat maneuver! No! I need to beat a motion control minigame! Oh my gosh! Motion controls don't work! No! No! Seriously! Did they even try this for themselves? Okay, please! I got it! Are you kidding me? No! Now I need to knock eyeballs off a dragon with motion controls that don't work.
I do not want to comment on how long those sections took me.
Okay, dragon, teach me a song. He can't, he only knows a quarter of the song. So I gotta go to other dragons individually and get them to teach me. Cool! Alright, whatever. Far on woods, I guess, because the government is a lie and time is a man-made construct. Nothing really matters, you know? Sure, yeah, I'll light the imprisoned again. It's only been an hour after all. Oh no, Groose is all out of ammo. Sure, yeah, whatever, we use long. I don't care. Alright, now we go to an area that I went through extensively to find Kiwi people. And then I went through extensively to find Ferrari's tear. There is nothing that you can do to spice up this area to make me want to go through it. Okay, so Water Dragon Lady has me swim through this old area and play Tadpole Treble. And you know what? Sucking up all these multicolored notes with a carefully planned path that work about half the time because of motion controls was actually pretty fun. Can't say the same for the volcano though. A stealth section. And actually, you know what? I will give it to them. It's actually cool how much mileage they can squeeze out of each area. Here we've had basic exploring, an escort mission, and now a stealth section where all of your items gone and you need to get each one back individually. He's not moving. How am I supposed to get past him if he won't move? But what if... I am getting the distinct impression that this is not how Miyamoto intended you to get past. But hey, it worked.
Hey Miyamoto, what if the player uses their imagination to get past the point in an unintended way? Do we reward their creativity?
Nope! Screw him! Felt good to get my sword back, though, and chop these twerps to ribbons, and hey look! I got the next part of the song! Alright, next dragon.
Oh, Dad, he's dead!
Huh? It looks like there's a key down there. I guess we'll just go and get it. Right, bad chat, stop being creative and use the prescribed method. So I gotta use the slowest sin beetle. I guess in all fairness, it's good that I didn't jump down there. Imagine if I did. I got a key! Huh. I guess I didn't really think this one through, did I? The key leads to a time stone minecart thing that I need to get through, and as mentioned, this is cool, this is fun, I like this. And then we get to the dragon, but he's very sick. But he's also immortal.
I wouldn't say that.
But he mentions that he's got a magic fruit, but it doesn't grow all that well in the desert, so we gotta steal it and go all the way back to Pharaon, and then go all the way back in time, and then plant it, and then boom, we got the magical fruit. It heals the dragon up right quick, and now I can learn the Triforce song. But I'm still not done. Why would I be? I still need to play the tier collecting game in Skyloft, which is always fun. I think the coolest part is the whole time I was playing, there's like an ethereal version of the Skyloft thing playing. I mean, the other places probably also had this, but Skyloft is the only song with a strong enough melody for me to actually notice it. Alright, now, surely I get the Triforce. Here's a rock, kid. I mean, it's only half of what you need to get to the next challenge, but enjoy your rock.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Okay, give the rock to this statue, obviously, and then it shoots the island, and then there's more, whatever, down there. Okay, let's do it. And this is kind of a cool final dungeon. You know, as a final challenge, it has 8 rooms, and each one will have challenges that you've previously faced to use all of your items to show mastery. And this is where I kind of lost it. So I've been here for about an hour moving around rooms, and I'm finally about to get the first third of the Triforce. I go into the room, and then Vi says, alright, go through that door. That door has a lock! The whole hour, I didn't see a key. I've been playing for an hour, and you can't make me feel like I'm making any progress, can you?
Sometimes when playing all your video games, you feel the urge to swiftly stop.
It's not even that I need to backtrack that broke me. It's a lot of things over the past hour. Like I saw this rope. Obviously, I gotta cut the rope. And I was having a hard time lining up the shot with the arrows, so I actually braced my arm to get the aim just right. And was I rewarded for my creativity?
This is Zelda, so of course the frick not.
Then I solved the time rock puzzle. Incorrectly! The stone was supposed to be on the platform, not under it, and so now I can't go through this door. I can't. Please, can I just have this? Can I get up there? I'm sorry, I didn't do it right! So, since I solved the puzzle in the wrong, more time-consuming way, I had to undo the puzzle in the wrong, more time-consuming way just to solve it all over again! This made me hate a time stone puzzle. That should tell you how badly they screwed up.
Now look, I hate myself, no doubt. But do I really hate myself enough to keep playing Skyward Sword? Let's do this.
Hey, look! It's King Captain!
Because I know something you don't know. And what is that? I am not left-handed.
Finally, I scrounge up all the pieces of the Triforce, go up to the statue, and then Fi tells me to wish for the destruction of Demise. But Link has never met Demise, so he accidentally wished that no one could ever die again. Because he wished for an end of Demise? Nah, I'm just kidding. We dropped the island on his head and then rescued Zelda. But oh no, it's Lord Heemin, and he's gonna go sacrifice Zelda to Demise in the past. He's doing the ritual, and he sends hundreds of little guys at me, and I run past as many as I can, but sometimes an Argyle wall prevents me, so I actually get to mince up little cretins. Finally, I get to Lord Heemin, and he's very mad. He was in the middle of sacrificing Hylia's spirit to the Dark God, and I got in his way. So he's gonna take me up on an Argyle platform, and I'm gonna stab him. And the next phase really stuck because he doesn't really give you feedback that you're doing the right thing. I need to dodge his sword and then get in and slash like crazy until he swings again. Then I dodge and slash. Like the thing is though, he's blocking the attack, so it feels like I'm not doing the right thing. But eventually I'll knock the sword out of his hands and then I can sneak in a good old stab. After a few of those though, he grabs his Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword, but it's made out of a brittle argyle alloy, so you dodge, and then you slash the direction it's facing, and eventually it shatters. And then Lord Heemin laughs. Before the battle, he said that sacrificing a maiden to a demon took specific hand motions and his attention, but apparently when I was gutting him like a pig, he was able to finish off the ritual. Yep, extracted Zelda's soul, and then he tosses the body aside, but Groos's motif chimes in as he catches the body. But now I need to face demise. This fight sucks. I mean, I know what to do, unlike the dang Scatola, but man, it just is time consuming. You walk up and he will do one of 4 attacks. If he swings left or right, you jump back and then you leap forward. But if he swings up or down, you can still leap back, but he'll block your counterattack. You could jump to the sides and get a couple of slashes in there, but if he's doing one of the side swings, you'll just lose hearts instead. And the thing is, this and this look very similar. So more often than not, I just jump back, and if I was lucky, I could land a hit in there. This took 7 minutes each time. And because of what happens in Phase 2, there were a lot of times. He electrifies his sword, so now if he blocks one of your attacks, you lose a heart. And you're also paralyzed, so he can straight up smack you, which takes 2 more of your hearts. But now you went flying back, so now he's gonna use a hard to dodge range attack on you, which does 2 more hearts. But fortunately that uses up his electricity, so it looks like he's wide open for an attack. So you go in, but when he calls down the lightning, if you're too close, you get hit for 2 more hearts and die. And when you die, you don't get your fairy back. You only have 5 hearts, so you gotta go back to the temple and break this pot. It's the only health around. It's a fairy, so you gotta leave and come back in again. And the whole time you're thinking, dang, I need more health. Should I go back to Skyloft and get the 8 health potion? Surely the extra chests have heart pieces in it, but man, I really hate flying, but if just one of them could have an empty bottle, but there's no guarantee, and I despise flying more than anything. So you grab your health, and then you head back down, and then you spend 6 minutes hitting him on Phase 1, and then we go to Phase 2. Like, it's not different from Phase 2, he just attacks a little faster, which means less time for my walnut brain to comprehend which way he's swinging. And jumping back doesn't always guarantee a dodge from up and down slashes. But after an hour of fighting a boring first phase and then getting railed by a second phase, I came up with a little strategy. One that would give me a little more time to comprehend if he was doing a left, right, up or down slash. Hey, I don't like that I'm doing it either, but okay, I am sick of this fight. I am sick of this game, and oh, I finally did it.
Okay, this game is rated E10+. How the flip is a 10-year-old supposed to beat that? Bring up the Skulltula walkthrough real quick.
Okay, so it turns out in Phase 1 you were supposed to use your shield. Keep in mind, I forgot that shields existed after the first dungeon. And in the second phase, you're supposed to use your Skyward Strike? Okay, I asked Vi for help, and she said, your hearts have decreased quite dramatically. Replenish some of your life at the nearest opportunity. I hate you so much, Vi. But she also said, it is clear that Skyward Strikes cannot be called down here, because this place is under the magical influence of demise. Attacks using the Skyward Strike energy will not be possible here. Actually, I don't hate you, Vi. I think I just hate everything about this game.
But I did it. By golly, I used my creativity to overcome one of their challenges in a way they didn't intend. It was hard to sin because of it, but I did it. So I think I've made my opinions on this game quite clear, and with any luck, that case will never open up again. But the music is an absolute masterpiece. I love the music. It's fine art that should be enjoyed. It landed face up, thank goodness. So, what about you though? I would love to read some comments about this game. How do you feel about the game? I would like comments that validate my flawed version of thinking, but I would also, there's nothing I love reading more than people praising a game. So however you feel about the game, please leave a comment and then get out there and enjoy your day.